How's it going, everybody? Coach Zach here with you for Tuesday's Skill Strength. We are in a new month-long cycle. So the upper body pull and upper body press movements we do today, you will see this week, next week, and the week after. Let's get right into it. We are going to switch up the way that we do our skill strength from a time domain perspective. So instead of just X number of rounds for time, we are going to go every 2 minutes for 4 rounds with 6 dumbbell, odd object, or plate pullover into 10 total Z press. Let's go ahead and break those 2 movements down and talk about them a little bit. We did these pullovers last week. Again, odd object, dumbbell, kettlebell, or plate. We're not going to want to use a barbell just because of how long it is. But the way we're going to set this up, we're going to lay on our backs, feet are going to tuck up by our butt. We're going to take our object, whatever it may be, press it straight up overhead. We can hold it in the center if it's a dumbbell or kettlebell. We can hold it on the outside. This is what you would see if you had a plate in your hand. And from here, we're going to get a good breath in. We're going to exhale about 30% of it, pushing that low back into the ground. We're going to leave that low back there, reaching nice and long. We're going to go slow for 3 seconds and then pull right back up overhead. If you wanted to hold it this way, you also could, same thing, breathe in, press about 20 to 30% out to squeeze those ribs and belly down. Arms stay long. We're going down for 1, 2, 3, and back up. Things that we're looking for those pullover. That low back stays planted in the ground and those arms stay long. All right? We are also testing a little bit of T-spine mobility in this movement. So if we go too far up overhead, just like our hollow body rocks, you may lose that low back position, flare up that chest. If that's the case, I just want you to stop right before that happens. Same thing is going to apply with those arms. I'm going to turn a little bit so you guys can see. If I have those arms pressed up overhead, I get to right here, and all of a sudden, boom, I need to bend that elbow, then that is where my range of motion is going to stop for that pullover. We're going to do 6 of those pullover. Every single one has a 3-second eccentric or a 3-second down toward the floor. Come up for 1. For your Z press, if you have an odd object, a barbell, or a dumbbell or kettlebell that's heavy enough that you plan on using both hands at the same time, we are going to do 4 of our Z press. We're going to go up for 1 and come down for 3, and then we're going to go right into 6 regular tempo. If you will be using a single dumbbell or a single kettlebell in one hand, then I just want you to split those reps in half, but I want you to do each side together. So you would do 2 press with tempo, right into 3 press, no tempo, then you would switch sides. Let's break down what this is going to look like. We're going to start in our seated position. I'm going to give you guys a couple different angles. So from here, you'll notice my legs are out straight, my shoulders are right over my hips. If I had a barbell or an odd object, I'd be using both hands. So I'm going to get that core nice and tight. I'm going to press up. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. I'm going to come down for 3, 2, 1. Press right back up. Down for 3, 2, 1. It's going to look the exact same way if I'm just using one hand. I'm going to point that palm in so one head of the dumbbell or the kettlebell is right at my shoulder. I'm going to press straight up for 1, come down, 2, 3, press back up, come down, 2, 3. That's what those tempo reps will look like. Things we're watching for here is all in that upper back portion. Coincidentally, it's the same as we were looking for those pullover, just we're sitting up. So what we don't want to see is as we press that we start to lean back or we start to arch that back. We want to keep it nice and straight up and down. Pullover, Z press, new upper body skill strength. Hope you guys have fun. See you back in about 10 minutes for the AMRAP that we have next